about to talk about something that is very dear to me, something I'm very passionate about. It's the launch of a comics label from Yash Raj Films called Yomics. And we have a lot of interesting titles to really get into, as you can see from the walls next to you. Before I get into that, I want to talk a little bit about why I want to do this and what my vision is going forward. The basic reason why I actually thought about doing this was because as a kid, I've always had a fascination for the comic book space. Growing up, right up till now, I've read comics all my life, starting with Richie Rich and Archie and Asterix. I think it's great fun. I don't have to say much more. Here he is, my partner in crime, or rather, my partner who helps me solve crime, Abhishek Bachchan.
I think it's so befitting that when Jay and Ali are about to embark on their third mission together, we launched them in comic book fashion as well.
Absolutely.
And it's a huge honor for me to be here today to launch the Dhoom comic book series. And it's wonderful to immortalize Jay and Ali in comic. You know, Uday spoke to me about launching a comic book series and a series of comics. This has been a passion of Uday since we were children. I remember sitting in Yash Uncle's garden and we used to enact all our father's films.
Yeah.
And we used to try and make up our own characters. So it's been a dream of his since then, and when he spoke to me almost 18 months ago saying, look, I'm finally coming out with this comic book series, I thought it was a fantastic idea, and he said, look, I want to do one for Dhoom. And I think it's the most befitting tribute to a vision that Adi had and Sanjay, our first director. And I think, like I said, it's very befitting that the day before Uday and I start part 3, we launched the comic book.
The thing was, I just started tweeting under this name at some point, and people started reacting to it. And when I was deciding or coming out with comics, I said, why not? Let's try this. People are liking it. And that's how the approach was literally born on Twitter. At the moment, the approach and Hum Tum are actually kind of supplements within the books of Ekta Tiger and Dhoom. But hopefully, if people like these titles, we will naturally come out with separate comics.
I've read it, it's a lot of fun. It's keeping the spirit of Dhoom intact. It's keeping the relationship of one of my favorite characters, Ali Akbar, intact. And I think it's going to be a great fun read. And what I liked about the comic book especially is that it's not only for, you know, the comic book enthusiasts. It's for everybody. I mean, as children we read Archies and Amar Chitra Katha and all that. Then you grow up and you get into more, you know, graphic novels. You realize that maybe certain comics are not written for children. What I liked about the Dhoom series is that it's keeping a cross-section of age in mind, and I think that's fantastic, where an adult can read it and a child can also enjoy it. Dhoom has become so popular with the kids, and I think it's important to keep them in mind, but we did not want to alienate a very passionate comic reading fan base that we have, and I think Uday has managed to cater. So well done, Uday.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And Uday is one of my oldest and dearest friends, and it's a very proud moment for me to be standing here side by side while he launches something which he's been very passionate about and worked very, very hard on. I really hope you enjoy it.